This show is part of the HeadStuff podcast network.
Lovely stuff.
Hey, lovely, lovely.
Tell you what, though, folks, that's bloody nice. That is bloody lovely.
Lovely Holland.
Lovely touch.
Lovely Holland.
Lovely touch.
Hello,
and you're very welcome to another episode of The Lovely Show.
How are you getting on?
How's Strix?
How are you, Justine?
Do you know what? It's the first day in this country, guaranteed, there's no rain. It's the first day, there's no rain, the sun is out.
Brief window of not raining.
A brief window. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Go out and put your socks on the line, but just watch them now.
Yeah, it could take a turn.
You could take them.
But it's the first day across the country there will be no rain, allegedly. And
But when you're hearing this, it'll probably be raining.
yeah.
So sorry about that.
So think back
Sorry
to
for
this.
some old weather reports from Justine.
But think back. Remember where you were on Tuesday. Remember and how you
how
felt.
it
Because
felt.
I feel great.
The sunshine on your face.
Oh,
Just vitamin D coursing through your veins.
this is because that's my biggest deficiency.
I think that's
have
one
to.
thing we're missing out on RT, a programme called Best of the Weather, where Justine Stafford looks back through weather reports throughout the years. And now we're going to go to July 14th, 1985.
Oh, geez, that was a great day.
That was a great day.
Powerful.
Powerful day.
Oh, now the men were cutting the silage. Second cut.
Tune in next week where we'll have amazing days like September 14th, 2004. God,
Do you know what,
glad I didn't say
though?
September 11th, 2001.
You were close there. I was a bit on edge. But I'll tell you, people would watch that. People would watch it.
100%. Well, I'm not in a great mood.
Ah, no.
I had a lovely family holiday booked to Dubai.
Oh.
That, of course, was cancelled due to some war that's gone on. And Justine, we had a great family
Itinerary.
holiday planned. We were going to go on a big yacht
Yeah,
for a barbecue.
of course.
Then we were going to go on a sort of a quad bike in the dunes.
And then on the man-made beach, the artificial beach they've made.
Then a bigger yacht, then
Yeah.
with an even bigger barbecue, like some of the sausages. You're
Oh,
talking
and it's all you can eat.
all you can eat. Then what else is there to do in Dubai? Shopping, the aquarium,
Oh, yeah.
then more dune buggying, then another yacht with a barbecue.
Tell you where you go now. You go to Centre Parks.
I'm telling you, lad.
And you'll have your heart content. Because, do you know what? I honestly, when people mention Dubai anyway, I know it's...
Look, I'd highly recommend it. If you
No.
if you want to spend a bit of money, you don't mind a bit of slavery, honestly, it is the best place to go.
When people tell me they're going to Dubai on holiday, I kind of lose a little... I'm like, ooh,
It's the best insult. It's like, you look like you enjoy Dubai.
Honestly, that you would go. Did you see as well an influencer? She then had to delete the video, but it was her being like, I can't believe this is happening here. As if,
In the Middle East.
anywhere else. And when it
Famously
affects her-
peaceful Middle East.
Exactly. And additionally, it's all right when it's affecting other people, but now it's affecting me.
I love
it's
it, like,
so
affecting is
horrific.
like your holiday plans. We had a Benz booked.
Mm-hmm.
We were going to drive around in a Benz, and now we can't because there's a bomb.
It's just, yeah, the people out there, I'm like,
Do you think people are like that in,
God.
like during World War II, where it was like, I had a lovely holiday booked to Poland. Now it's full of lads in uniforms putting people on trains. Like, the trains are fully booked. I couldn't get a ticket. The level of fucking selfishness.
That's the thing. The lack of just concern
Like,
for everyone else.
People are fucking dying.
It truly, it's blown my mind now, some of the videos, and people annoyed about their travel, their flights being cancelled and all this. I'm like,
Apparently Ireland's one of the safest countries to be in for World War III.
From last year,
That's not going to fucking
2025.
help the housing crisis. I don't have a house. Think about me for 1 second.
Me. Iceland is number 1 and Ireland was number 2 in the 2025 list of
not
safest
bad.
countries. Hey,
Hey,
that's pretty
we're
great.
doing all right, baby.
We're doing good.
I was watching First Dates.
See, I told you, I brought it up last week because it's like I love to. It's like my guilty pleasure, but I'm not even guilty about
I'm
it.
not guilty. I feel great.
Did you watch the latest episode last week?
I did.
Oh, I have thoughts.
Go ahead.
I don't know if you're going to bring up the same one now, but there was a man from County Meath, and let me tell you, I took serious offence because that man did not betray County Meath, or the vast majority of people in general, in how he treated his date. Okay?
Which was this the old
He
lad?
was an older guy, yes.
Yeah,
he was
yeah,
with
yeah.
Bernie.
It's exactly what I wanted to talk about.
The Queen. First off, a man in his, I want to say 60s, he could be 70s. For him to publicly on TV start the interview by saying, I'm a boob man, I love boobs. I'm like,
I missed that.
jeez, oh my God. You're like, okay, do you realise this is going to be broadcast?
Well, I'm a feminist. I love boobs. I don't think that's what a feminist
Get
is.
them out. Get them out, girls.
No bra. I'd burn a bra. I'd burn your bra. Give me a bra and I'll burn it.
So that was a horrific start, okay? And I thought, oh, this isn't going to go well. Then in the date, he starts talking about how he has commitment issues.
Yeah.
A man in his 60s, and that he's never had kids.
Lad.
I've never had kids. Thank God.
You're if you don't
That's
get
what he
if
said.
you're not into commitment now, you're going to be committed into a fucking home.
Yeah, as he should have been, as opposed to being brought on this date.
You're right. You're right in the it's time to settle down era of your life. I think when you hit 60s, it's time to settle down.
It's time to think about it now at this stage. And he's like, I just have commitment issues. This lad he made me so angry. And Bernie was such an angel.
Do you know what? She was a very generous laugher.
She was.
She was laughing so hard at stuff he was saying. I felt like she was probably going a bit overboard, but like in a nice way. She was like, I'm going to make this man feel at home, make him feel funny. I'm going to laugh very, very loudly.
Or she might have been laughing at him.
Maybe she was laughing.
I
at him.
hope she was laughing
But
at
he
him.
made the carnal sin.
Oh, it was horrific.
He made the
to
carnal
watch.
sin of when it came to the bill,
Yeah.
he looked down and she looked down. And,
And
the pair of them just stared at it.
He said nothing. He said nothing. He was waiting for her to offer, do you want to split? And instantly.
Yeah, fuck it, yeah. Yeah, fuck it, yeah, might as well.
Why not? Like,
Should split. Sure, you know, as I said, I'm a feminist. I think
Like-
women should pay their own way.
he was the worst. And then at the end, for him to say, no, I wouldn't particularly like to see her again. It was,
He said it so quickly
It was
and
so
so harshly.
blunt.
Okay, so you're going on first dates. Here's what I'd be doing. If you don't have a connection with the person, number one, pay the fucking meal anyway.
Yeah,
At least
absolutely.
strongly offer.
100%.
And number two, when you're letting them down, there's easy ways. Do you ever see the way a woman lets a man down on first dates? She's like, look, we had a great time. And he's a great lad.
Yeah.
And great. Honestly, we got on so greatly. And it was so great how much great crack we had. However, I just felt there wasn't a connection there.
There wasn't a spark.
But he
Holy
responded
shit.
as if somebody gave him like gazpacho and then was asked, would you have cold soup again? I wouldn't be into that now. I wouldn't be my cup of tea now.
Take it away.
I wouldn't thank you for it, lad.
It
I wouldn't
was
thank you.
so harsh and blunt. And then Bernie, I like instantly then she was like, yeah, me either. But I think had it gone the other way, she might have said, had she gone first, I wonder what she might have said. I hope to God she wouldn't have. Because there was so much evidence of his character being absolutely horseshit throughout that interview that I hope she would have, I think she would have, because she was an angel.
She was a cool broad.
Because I put up a video about it. Because I really got, now, the representation of Meath, not only Meath though, but people in general, his lack of cop on pissed me off so much. So I made a video about it on TikTok. And her niece got in touch being like, you are dead right, she did not deserve this. And we had a watch party in the local pub.
Oh, lad.
And then Bernie reached out.
No way.
Yeah. And she was like, oh, thank you. You've made my video with this day. You've made my day with this video.
You've made my video with this day. But
But I want a response from him.
I think men have a strange thing. Like if a man doesn't like you, he's terrified of giving off the impression that he likes you. So he's incredibly blunt. And I think that's why they do the whole, let's split it. Because in his mind, he's like, well, I don't want to see her again. So I don't want to give the impression that I like her. So I'm going to be really blunt. I'm going to say, let's split it. But it's okay. I don't think if you offered to pay for a meal, I don't think the woman's going to go, this lad fucking wants to marry me.
100%.
And also, you're on first dates.
You're on TV.
You're basically you're getting free advertisement for yourself.
Yeah.
For your next 20
This
dates.
is like paying Tinder Plus for a year.
Oh my God. You're putting out. You've got a billboard.
Yep.
You've got a big billboard outside Guineas saying, "Here, I am a man. I'm looking for
Here
a
I
woman."
am.
So if you refuse to pay for the meal, you just
Everyone
look like a wanker.
knows.
Nobody's
You're
going to go near
no.
you, man.
And that's why I'm delighted for him, because it should be a warning for women to stay the fuck away from this cowboy.
Yeah, gentlemen, if you're going on first dates, offer to fucking pay the meal.
Yeah.
Because even if you don't like this one, think of the next 20.
Think of how you're just coming across as a human being.
Yeah.
I remember for the last season, they got in touch with me asking would I go on.
Yeah.
Never in a million years. I just know it would not be a real date.
Why, Justine?
Because first off, I do not want my parents to tune in and see me on a date. Okay, that's
So this is how she flirts.
Justin. Where did we go wrong?
Why did she order 3 oranges? Oh, she's going to juggle. Oh, for fuck's sake. Justine, put down the oranges, please.
So that is first off why I would not do it.
First of all, these oranges are too big. I asked for mandarins. I can't juggle these big oranges.
No,
Can you
these are
juggle-
different shapes. These are
Can
regular shapes.
You can nearly juggle Anthony, can't you?
Yeah.
Apart from like a work-life balance.
Yeah, I'm still working on that, but that takes time, you know. But that would be the first reason. Second reason, I tend to like curse at times, you know, and I would want a date to see that I might throw in a few Fs along the way.
Yeah, you'd be
You wouldn't
effing and blinded.
Effing and blinded. If the discussion gets heated, you wouldn't be able to do that on TV. It would just be a lot of bleeps, and I don't think that would come across well. But for me, then it wouldn't be a real date because I'd be feeling like, God, I have to speak well here now and not
Yeah, you'd be
You
in
know,
your My Fair Lady sort of mode.
completely. So I'm being this like, wasn't there that group that train women how to have table manners and all that crack and be like high society? There's a name for it. You go through this
The FCA,
training thing.
the ICA,
It feels like I would
Irish Countrywomen's
IFA.
IRA. Is it Irish Countrywomen's Association? No,
something like that. Yeah,
no,
they
that's
used
not
to-
really that.
It's not that, but it's like they used to do classes in etiquette and
My
how to
mo-
be a lady.
My mother got me a book on etiquette when I was like in my 20s. I was like, what are you trying to say?
No, the only
What are you trying
book,
to say?
only book I ever got on anything like that was
Fork on the left, knife on the right.
the only book I got, not even like that, but my parents, when I was like 14, gave me a book. And my mum just said, if you have any questions, you know where I am.
Oh, I hate where this is going.
Yeah. No, but there was no discussion. And the book was called Ready, Steady, Grow. And it was all cartoons of ovaries and a sperm with a briefcase walking towards the ovaries.
He's packed his bags.
He's packed his bags. He's here for
Was
the
he a
long
little
haul.
businessman sperm or was he like a holiday man sperm?
Businessman was the vibe I got.
Yeah,
he's
not
work
doing
to
a bit of
do.
business.
He's
He's
work-
work to do. See, I would have put him as a little builder with like a little pickaxe. He's getting into the egg.
Or a swimmer.
Or a little swimmer, yeah. A little
swim
cap on him.
Yeah, his goggles.
Ready,
But yeah,
steady, grow.
But we never
A
discussed
young
it.
woman's journey from childhood to womanhood.
So yeah, that's the only book. And we never had a discussion. I never had questions.
Is that the book you're always carrying around?
Sometimes I just
Peruse
don't
it.
want to search something on Google. I don't
Yeah,
want
yeah.
to chat GPT that. So
Yeah, fair enough.
go back to the index in the book and I look at the
Ready,
cartoons.
steady, grow.
But yeah, that's why I would not go on first dates. And then I remember them contacting me because they were doing a 10th anniversary season where they were
Yeah.
doing it with celebrities, right?
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, would you go on that? I'm like, no, because here's what'll happen. I'll walk in and the person won't have a clue who I am. And it'll look, because I am not that big a name at all.
Yeah,
And I'm
they'd
like,
be
well,
disappointed.
that's completely.
Yeah. They'd be hoping for like Claire Byrne or somebody.
And I'm like, who are you? And then
One of the Shoigas.
the whole date would just then be asking, have you ever met Claire Byrne?
Yeah.
Have you ever met the show?
I met the Shoigas. Do you have a number for any of the Shoigas? Are any of the Shoigas single?
So yeah, I could never, it just would never suit me. Because to be honest, I think a lot of times people might be like, oh, this will, it's an opportunity for me to put myself out there and be seen and see what I'm like. Whereas I'd be like, I don't feel this is ever going to lead to a real date
Also,
prospect.
I think you're used to cameras, so I think you'd be hyper aware of how
Yes.
you're coming across. I don't think you could relax. I couldn't relax.
Totally. And that's why, again, I wouldn't be cursing or anything like that.
Two characters I love on first date. One of them's gone. The cocktail man is
He
gone.
was great. Now they have a new
'Cause
cocktail man.
They have a new cocktail man who's a lovely fella.
He's great.
But the last lad it was kind of like 70s Scorsese.
Yeah.
He looked like 70s Scorsese, and he was doing like, I think he's American, or is he
Yeah.
Canadian?
I'm
But he
not
was like
sure
an
where he's
Irish
from.
lad doing a bad American accent. And he's like, hey, how you
Ethan,
doing?
I think his name
Hey,
was.
what do you want to drink? You want to drink something? It's like, yeah, I'll just have, do you know what I'll have a Singapore sling. Hey, good choice. I'll sling one up for you right now. All right. And I love the guy who greets them.
Oh,
I find him so fun. I find his banter very funny.
he's
Because he's like,
fantastic.
oh, hello, how are you?
Matteo.
And Matteo. And it's like, how are you, Matteo? Where are you from? I'm north side. North side of Dublin. North side. Hey, what is the difference?
It's all the same. I love him. I love him. I love him.
Hey, love is in the air. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, come on, Matteo. Yeah.
I love him. But yeah, I remember the old barman though as well. I went back in January because I was looking for things to watch and old episodes of him, and they'd cut back to him and he would have just knocked all the like mixer equipment for cocktails. It'd be like shambles on the floor. I just love the rough and ready of it.
Hey, my Irish eyes are smiling.
I do love watching the show, and I love when I see a couple that end up together. Like, I genuinely cried 2 weeks ago because they show they're like updated 3 months later, and there was this very young couple that had met, and she talked about like struggling with endometriosis, that she might not be able to have kids as she gets older, and she really wanted them, and so did he, and they hit it off. And I just love when you see a couple of them like, these two now, this is a match.
Yeah.
And then the update like months later, they're still together and they're expecting a baby.
Yeah, I think a great episode of First Dates should have two things. It should have a lovely couple that you want to see get together that warms your heart.
Yes.
And then an awful couple that just warms the spite center in your brain.
Yeah.
So you can give out about them
Yeah.
over a glass of wine and make fun of them.
And also, it kind of is a reminder to me to be like, I don't want to go back out there dating.
Yeah.
It's tough out there. And the more I talk to people, people aren't using apps or anything like that anymore. But the other thing as well, First Dates, an elderly couple. Oh my God, they warm my soul. Majority of the time, bar you have fucking cowboy like last week, but there was a gorgeous one I went back to, and it was in COVID times, right? So they had the really long table. The table was huge. I don't know how people were hearing each other. But there was this man, and I swear to God.
It's like, pass the salt.
I would get like a litter picker to pass it over to them then. But this lad, he called himself Mad Johnny, and he had a big
Mad
cowboy.
Johnny.
Big cowboy hat on him. He's from Tipperary, I
Love
think. And he had this joke, and I swear, he must have said this so many times, but I still love it. And he was talking about COVID, you know, and the height of it. And he said, long ago, so you'd be having a cough to cover a fart, and now you're having a fart to cover a cough. I absolutely adored it. Absolutely. And he was delighted with himself at that joke.
I think that's a solid joke.
That is a solid joke.
Yeah.
I loved it. I loved it. It would have hit harder had I been watching it in COVID times.
I
you
will
know?
say it's near impossible to cough and fart at the same time.
Yeah.
I remember being in school and my friend Brian had to fart. And I knew instantly as it happened what he was trying to do. He was trying to cough and fart at the same time. But what actual fact, he couldn't sync it up properly because it's impossible.
Oh.
It's damn, try it sometime.
Yeah.
Try it sometime.
But make
and
sure you're certain it's a fart if you're trying it.
We're in Irish class and everything was really quiet and he just went and it just looked like he put extra effort into the fart. He really wanted to get this big loud fart out.
Gummaleshkill.
Lovely stuff.
But talking about dating and all that as well, saw an interesting article there during the week. In France, they're sending out letters to every person aged 29, encouraging them to start considering having a baby
Wow.
because their birth rates are dropping significantly.
Interesting.
And
that's all people are missing, I suppose, a word of encouragement from the government.
from the government. That's who is going to...
Arguably the most erotic government of the world.
If they sent it to me in person, maybe. But I don't think a letter is going to get that across
French
to me.
letter. A French letter is what they used to call it Johnny, wasn't it?
Are you serious?
I'm pretty sure French letter means a Johnny. I saw an interesting thing about, declining birth rates. First of all, what the fuck do people expect? It's like, why are young people not having babies.
I can't afford a house for myself.
You can't afford a house. Wages have stagnated.
Yeah.
Everything costs fucking 3 times than it should cost.
Yeah.
We're on the brink of World War III. The governments are run by 80-year-old men who would rather start a war than be embarrassed. And the planet is heating up. We have like the river, the sea levels are rising. The world is fucked. We've got about maybe 45 years left on this planet.
Yeah.
Like, why is nobody having a little baby?
Like, this is the thing that I'm like, what is the French government trying to get out of this? What's the decline in birth rates doing to them? How's that affecting them?
Well, I suppose they're thinking of the future of who's going to support all the pensions.
Right, okay.
We're going to reach a point where we've got more old people than we've young people. French letter meaning, I'm pretty sure it means Johnny.
And my father had a great theory there. He just had good ideas sometimes. Now, it's not fully formed and there's flaws, a lot of flaws in it. But he was like, there was something on the TV talking about the rising cost of creches and putting kids into play schools even.
Yeah.
Like, that's another thing. Childcare is insane prices. There's pieces on the telly about it, and my father then said, could they not introduce a scheme where the grandparents get money from the government to look after the child? I thought that's actually clever enough, but you'd have to test the grandparents now, because there's certain people that wouldn't be fit for the job.
Are they qualified?
Are they qualified? Are they fully functioning?
They raised you, which probably isn't a great track record.
Questions more than anything. But I was like, oh, you're onto something. But then Dad does have other wild ideas where he was like, I think we should turn the internet off at 7 p.m. every night.
You spoke to this before. I think it's a genius idea.
It is. It's just the whole 24-hour clock system of it all. It'd be a hard one to figure out.
I heard the other day about an experiment with mice that they did, where they built a perfect sort of place for mice to hang out, and they provided them.
About time.
I'm butchering this explanation, but it was like, I think it was like a big round fucking tub. For a couple of mice, threw them in. They provided them with as much food as they would ever need.
Bit of cheddar.
brie, various types of cheeses,
Fondue.
water, cheese, whatever mice eat, grain, I don't know, bread. And they bred like mental at the start.
Okay.
So they bred like fuck. Huge population of mice because they had all the food, all the water they ever need. But then something weird happened. Because they had no real struggles, because they had nothing really to occupy their brain other than eating and riding, they reached a point where they stopped forming relationships. And they stopped having babies. And the entire population eventually just died out. And he was making the connection that this is essentially what we've done now.
Yeah.
We don't really have the struggles that, our grandparents might have had. We've everything. We've got entertainment. We've got food and water. The majority of us, of sort of Western society, we're constantly entertained, constantly fed, constantly watered, and we just have stopped forming relationships. Is that an interesting experiment, Justine?
That is very interesting.
We're basically a bunch of rats in a cage.
Yeah, totally. But it makes sense. Like, I don't know how the government are, confused as to why people aren't having kids. But even like the more I look at more of my friends, the more they have kids and stuff. And like you look into when they talk about, supports that are given, there's like €180, is it, that you're given? That's not going to cover anyone.
That doesn't even cover my Frubes
and do you know what?
budget.
That doesn't even, if you have twins, you don't, Frubes, the price of Frubes and baby belts.
The price of Frubes
the
are a
roof.
disgrace. The price of Frubes have gone through the roof.
But even if you have twins, they only give you that plus half. How can you justify?
End up with one very small twin.
And if you have triples, then they'll give you double. That's not even. I'm like, you're talking about a whole other human here, and you're going to give me half the. There's no.
I think you're punished for
funding or help really being offered that is in any way helping with the actual cost of raising a child. I don't think a letter, say in Ireland, if I got a letter from the government, that would deter me even more from having a child.
Now, a letter from who? I'd say a letter though from like a Joe Dolan if he was still alive. I'd say that'd encourage you. Hello, Justine. Just want to reach out to tell you should start having a few babies. Your man got in trouble. Who's that guy? He's like the CEO expert guy. What is it? Life of CEO.
Oh, yes. For really the male loneliness
The male
epidemic.
loneliness epidemic.
Yeah.
So what was his? Where did he fuck up? He was kind of blaming women, was he?
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was essentially just becoming a podcast for incels to come on
Women are
and talk
too-
about
women
why
are too
women
picky.
are the problem.
Yes. See, I don't think that's going to help things.
Yeah. No.
I don't
Exactly.
think.
And additionally, I really think there's an issue with this whole male loneliness epidemic as a concept, considering there's so many women also going through
Yes.
loneliness as well, because it's not a one-sided thing. But
Yeah,
for
you
some
don't- you
reason,
hear very little about the female loneliness.
that's exactly. And I'm like,
epidemic.
why is the male one suddenly more of an issue? It doesn't
Also-
make any sense to me.
Also, if you're struggling to find a female partner, maybe listening to all these fucking loser lads telling you that women are the enemy and an enemy to be conquered probably isn't making you the best date.
Not really gonna help. Yeah, completely.
Like, don't go on first dates saying like it is your responsibility to bear my child. We're just gonna like be turned off by that, I think.
Completely. It's that was a while, but I've always just found that bizarre as a thing. Like
Yeah, yeah.
obviously I know it's I mean loneliness is a horrible thing.
And a lot of these alpha male podcaster dudes who talk about like, you know, you need to be the alpha male of the tribe, you need to be banging women all left, right and centre. A lot of them actually are in committed relationships. It's all for show.
Yeah. Completely.
Um,
Yeah, but sure, the internet's like, have you seen in the last week the conspiracy theories about Jim Carey?
Yes.
What in the name of Jesus is happening in the world? That they're like, there's like detailed videos online of people saying this is not Jim Carey. In France, he was collecting an award and saying that's not the same Jim Carey. And I'm like, I don't know. People's brains are melting at an alarming rate.
So he apparently appeared on the red carpet and he looked very strange. His eyes were a different colour. He looked like he'd gotten a lot of Botox.
Yes.
But it sounded like Jim Carey. And everyone is like, he got a lot of work done. Then, is it true it came out it was a guy who's wearing a Jim Carey mask?
But that's not true either.
That's not true
just
either.
a man who posted online about it, because even his image, he had an image where he's like, I have the prosthetics and you can see the Eiffel
Sure.
Tower in the background. It's AI. The image is fucking
Because
AI.
every Hollywood movie, if they ever want to show that you're in Paris, the first thing is, we need to stick a Eiffel Tower in the background. People are too fucking
100%.
dumb to know where it is.
Yeah.
It's never the Arc de Triomphe.
No.
It's never the Louvre.
No.
It's always that big old pointy tower. I saw that and I was like, I'm actually not even going to fucking waste brain power.
Yeah.
I couldn't give a fuck if it's Jim Carrey or a lad in
Yeah.
a mask or a lizard man. I'm like, there's too many other fucking wildly
This
important
is
things
the thing.
happening.
And I'm like, I don't know. Is it a thing that people get so consumed by something like that because they're like, I need to distract myself from the absolute horrors?
Yeah.
Maybe there's something like
Maybe,
that going on.
I mean, there was a lot of a lot of people talking, way too many people talking about a monkey who had a teddy bear.
Punched
Punched the monkey, had a little teddy bear, and the other monkeys were like, this monkey's a dickhead. And they were kicking the shit out of the poor
I know,
lad.
in fairness, they were going to town on
And they were going, yeah. But look, then at the end of the day, then they did accept him,
They did, yeah.
which I think is a lesson for the Burke family. Like Enoch Burke is like a little monkey with a teddy bear, only the teddy bear is Jesus. And the other Irish monkeys are kicking the shit out of him. But I think if he sticks around, I think we'll accept him into the tribe. You know? Accept him for his weird little behaviour.
If he could just
If
stop.
he just stop,
If he could just stop.
just put down
maybe.
the fucking teddy, man.
Yeah, put down
down
the,
the teddy.
fucking. Yeah. Honest to God, that's what needs to be done.
Lovely stuff.
A friend of mine got in touch and asked me if I'd ever heard of Seamus Moore.
Yes.
Do you know Seamus Moore?
Yes.
Seamus Moore, I became obsessed with. For anyone who doesn't know, he's kind of like a poor man's Richie Kavanagh. He is a Irish country star.
Yeah.
He's produced a number of amazing hits. One of my favorite ones is Claire Morris. He has a thing where like he's written about nearly every county and town in Ireland.
Yeah, which is a really clever move.
Very clever.
Very clever.
Very clever. You're hitting 1/32 of the market.
Yeah.
And they will go hard on that song.
Yeah.
They'll feel seen.
They feel represented.
They'll feel seen.
Yeah.
So his song called Claire Morris is about a trucker on his way to Claire Morris. And then he picks up a hitchhiker and her name is Claire Morris. And the chorus is, she was lovely and fair and her first name was Claire, the daughter of Big Mickey Morris. And it's just a mad song about going to Claire Morris and meeting a woman called Claire Morris. But his other one that I totally forgotten about was one that I listened to ad nauseum, and it's called Fluthered on the Moon.
Oh, I don't know that one.
So Fluthered on the Moon is about going to the moon, and they obviously needed an Irishman because apparently there's leprechauns on the moon, I think.
Okay.
And they speak the Gaeilge.
Okay.
And I just want to fucking play it for you. So, Fluthered on the Moon by Seamus Moore. Great stuff.
It was in the town of Dingle in the merry month of June. Pat McGee was drinking beer in Brannigan's saloon. A tall man in the shiny suit to Pat McGee did say, the president, he wants you, Pat, at the White House right away.
So, a member of the FBI or the CIA, he doesn't really specify. He was a
No.
man in a black suit.
Yeah.
Now, this was during the
Could be an
Bush-
undertaker
this
for
was-
all we know.
This was made during the Bush administration. So George Bush wants to send somebody to the moon. So he goes to Dingle
Yeah.
into a
I
pub.
mean, first point of call, really.
Place you want to go. Like. So he goes to Dingle and he just a random outlet, Pat McGee, who's drinking beer in Brannigan's saloon. You. Okay.
Put on your fancy helmet and pull your tunic tight. We've just received a message from our floating satellite. There's leprechauns in outer space. We have to plot and plan. They don't speak any English and they want to carry man.
So, next development of the song is the goddamn American Secret Service have discovered through satellite photographs
Yes, of
that
course.
there are leprechauns
Of course.
on the moon. They don't speak any English. They want an Irishman.
I want a Kerry.
A Kerry man specifically. It's the West Coast dialect. They don't want Donegal Irish.
No. Not today.
Not today, baby. They want.
You should do like an hour YouTube break. You know those
Breakdown.
videos that they do where it's like the most detailed analysis.
What do you think I'm doing?
I mean, this is incredible. But
Also, the video for this song, it's like one of those lovely YouTube
Oh, yeah.
videos where it's just stock images.
yeah.
So when he says leprechaun, there's a picture of the film Leprechaun, the horror film.
And then put on your
when there's
fancy helmet. They showed a beer hat with straws.
Also, he has to supply his own helmet. I'm not an astronaut. I'm a lad from Dingle. So they've asked him to supply his own helmet and pull his tunic tight. Man, if you wear a tunic and a helmet, you're going to fucking explode. As soon as you step off that plane, you're
Your
going to
toes.
go into bits, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
You won't be lonesome on the trip. We have a pal for you. Her name is Philomena. She's a monkey from the zoo.
So, he says...
Oh my God.
He says, Pat McGee, if you're worried about, the isolation of space and how lonely that can be, fear not.
I know. We got
Because
to
we're
go
also sending you a monkey from the zoo called Philomena. Why is there a monkey if there's also a man? Like, it's usually if you're unsure about the safety of the trip, you'll train an ape.
Yes.
You'll train an ape to work the controls. But they have a man. Are they saying that, look, we can't trust the lad from Kerry to work these
on his own?
controls?
No.
So, to drive, You're going up there. You're going up to the moon, Pat McGee. But we're going to, obviously, this is an expensive bit of
Come
equipment.
on now. Yeah.
We're going to trust.
We need a designated driver with you. You're on your provisional type
You've
job.
had a
you know?
couple of pints. And there's a couple of points in your license as well. So NASA will not trust you, but they will trust an ape called Philomena from Dublin Zoo.
She speaks the Gaelic very
She also speaks Irish. This fucking monkey
Holy God.
speaks Irish. She speaks the
Oh, I went to
Gaelic.
the Gael Talks every summer for years. Philomena did.
well. She's full of airs and grace.
She's full of airs and grace. So she's quite a fancy posh ape.
It's also insane because it feels as though they've put a huge amount of consideration into the monkey they picked. Like we picked one with airs and graces.
Speaks Irish.
Speaks Irish.
It seems like they put more effort into the monkey
than the man. Where they were like,
astronaut.
any fella will do as long as he's from Kerry.
Some prick from Carey. Go into the nearest bar at Dingle and just grab an owlet.
If his pint is near empty, grab him. If it's full, leave him be.
I do think also he has put in the lyrics that she's full of airs and grace, mostly because grace rhymes with space.
Yeah,
I think
there's a bit of artistic license
I think
going
the
on
idea
here.
that she was a posh ape is
Yeah.
a bit of a stretch. A posh ape that speaks Irish. on.
Those aren't adding up.
Be your navigator as ye fly through outer space. So give me a keg of brandy and a bucket of Irish stew. 60 pounds of sausages and a barrel of Mountain Dew. A packet of gum and a pint of rum. A knife, a fork and spoon. We're off tonight in the pale moonlight. We're heading for the moon.
So let's look at the itinerary for this trip.
Holy God. I feel you're onto something here with the rhyming, though, because I'm impressed he even knew what Mountain Dew was. That is
So
not a
when-
beverage.
So I
consumed
think
here.
when he's referring to Mountain Dew, I don't think he's referring to the American
Soda.
soda. I think he's referring to pochine.
That would make a lot more sense.
Because I think Mountain Dew is also slang for either pochine or moonshine.
Moonshine, yes.
Could be
it
wrong.
says. Yeah.
Could be wrong.
It's just they threw
Hey,
me in the video there because
Look,
showed a
maybe
picture.
Seamus did a tour of the States and he's like, I love Mountain Dew. Don't be coming near me with 7-Up or Sprite
Or Lilt.
or Lilt, any of the Sidona. I want Mountain Dew. So his itinerary, a keg of brandy, a bucket of Irish stew.
bucket.
Now, I don't know if you've ever eaten stew in zero gravity, but it is possibly the worst food you could eat in zero gravity. That is going everywhere.
Any liquidy sauce.
Any
things.
soupy, gloopy shit is going to be fucking everywhere on this plane.
Good luck to Philomena's airs and graces, because if there's stew
It's
floating
getting
around,
stuck in her fur.
she's
It's on the buttons.
no.
It's on under the gauges. So, give me a keg of brandy,
Yeah.
a bucket of Irish
stew,
stew,
yeah.
16 pounds of sausages,
Yeah.
and a barrel of Mountain Dew. A packet of gum.
Yeah, of course.
Some after you're gonna, in case you're stopped with the guards, you've just drank a keg of brandy. You're gonna want to smell a bit fresher. A pint, a packet of gum, a pint of rum, a knife, a fork, and a spoon.
Yeah.
Just 3 utensils that he has to share with the fucking ape. We're heading to the moon. So, if I can prepare you,
Oh my God.
if you're thinking it's not going to get weirder, it is
no.
absolutely going to get weirder.
Does he? Oh, okay.
Hey, here we go. We're flying to the moon, boy.
The rocket roared and shivered all through the starry night. McGee said to the monkey, it's a grand and glorious sight. Push that button, mind that wheel, you hairy big baboon. You're working for the president. We're flying to the moon.
So he's
Wow.
ordering the ape.
Wow.
Push that button. Pull that lever. You're hairy big baboon.
You're working for the president, don't you know?
Also, don't insult the woman. Don't insult the ape.
Holy God.
Yeah,
you do
hairy
it,
big baboon. You're working for the president. We're flying to. I know we're flying to the moon. I know we're working for the president. I was in several meetings. I've been training for months.
And I have tried to veto stew for months now, but you demanded it.
The moon was dark and dreary. Philomena gave a moan. Sure, it looks like Connemara with all them rocks and stones. Then from out the silent night there heard an awful scream, and there upon the lunar rock stood a little little man in green.
So they've just made
Okay.
first contact.
Yeah.
So they've landed on the moon.
Connemara-esque.
Philomena let out a bit of a moan. She has made a comment that it reminds her of Connemara with all the rocks and stones.
Which, it's impressive for Philomena, who
It's got a good knowledge.
allegedly has spent her life at Dublin Zoo, as
Yeah.
we're led to believe. But she studied.
She's clearly a smart ape, Justine.
I've no doubt.
She's clearly an intelligent ape. She's gone on Wikipedia. She's looked up various. She's probably watched Father Ted.
That too.
Yeah. So they have just made first contact with a leprechaun on the moon.
Yeah.
It doesn't say if leprechauns are aliens. Are leprechauns aliens? Like, did the moon dwellers come from Ireland, or rather have leprechauns come from space?
Wow.
This song asks more
There's
questions
a
than it
lot.
answers.
I wish this would have been on my leaving cert. That I could have talked at length about this song for my English paper and get into these hard questions.
Okay, guys, we've just made first contact.
Okay.
Let's hear what
Let's kick off.
let's hear what the leprechaun says. So my name is Patsy Mulligan, I think.
Oh God.
I'm the king of the leprechauns. Please, I think he said, don't step. I don't know. Don't step on his corns. Don't step on his. He's got corns on his feet.
Rewind there a bit.
The rocks to the little man in green.
So,
McCann's. Don't step
so
on
I mean, I'm not sure if it was a wise decision to have such a very severe voice changer effect
No.
for that leprechaun.
I feel like he brought this out when Crazy Frog took off.
Oh,
and he
yeah.
says, "Do you know what? I fancy a bit of that in my
Kids
song."
love Crazy Frog.
They love that
I think
voice.
it will make the song sound more pleasant if I sounded like Crazy Frog.
Yeah.
So I think he said, before we have a bit of a conference.
Yeah.
So you're very welcome to the moon, obviously, and I include your big baboon friend for the moon. But I think before we sit down and we discuss
We'll
terms of
have-
surrender, we'll have a little drop of potching.
Yeah.
And now we're back into the chorus. And a bucket of Irish stew, 16 pounds of sausages, and a barrel of Mountain Dew, pint of gum and a pint of rum, a knife and fork and spoon,
We're off tonight
and the pale moonlight we're flying
Into the moon.
I mean, it's a mentally gorgeous song.
When they swallowed all the brandy and they had the Irish Jew. They chewed the gum and sipped the rum and drank the Mountain Dew. The monkey ate the sausages. She used the fork and spoon.
Yeah, she's great.
Every leprechaun was fluthered on the moon.
Wow.
I like how the monkey ate the sausages with a fork and a spoon.
But
Now, if I was eating 16 pounds of sausages, I would use a knife and a fork. I would cut up the sausages with the knife, and then I would use the fork to spear them.
of course.
Whereas spoon, I would save for the stew.
Yeah. Philomena has learned interesting etiquette, table manners.
Well, she's full of airs and grace.
She's absolutely so.
Maybe you're supposed to eat
She
sausages.
might know something we don't.
Fair
And I also love that it has excluded. I'm just assuming that the man just ate the sausages with his bare hands. After that,
He does indicate that he ate the sausages with his bare hands.
yeah, and probably the stew as well.
But anyway, every leprechaun at this stage is wankered.
Fluthered.
Fluthered on the moon.
At daytime that same evening, behind the lunar rock, they all sat down on mushrooms and talked till 10 o'clock. Then Patsy
Sorry.
Okay,
What?
so there's.
How do you know what time it is on the moon? Because the moon would have a different. I assume would have a different clock.
Yeah, you would assume.
I'm not-
Philomena, no.
to school and shouted out lunar rock. They all sat down on mushrooms and talked till 10 o'clock. Then Patsy Mulligan lost his cool and shouted out, we can't afford your income tax, it's time you flew away.
So,
Okay, we're getting political now.
Patsy Mulligan, the leader of the Leprechauns, lost his cool. Look at the lad has been drinking all day.
Yeah.
And also, I'm not sure how alcohol would affect you
In space.
if your gravity is
Completely.
is lesser. You know the way like you get drunker if you're up in a plane.
Yeah.
Do you get drunker quicker on the moon?
I mean, if you think about a plane and then you go over that
Even
by
higher.
even
Even
higher,
higher.
you'll be flying.
So the leader of the Leprechaun said, "Look, it's delighted that you visit. Unfortunately, we can't afford your income tax.
They got straight into the political agenda.
Let's go
here.
straight into taxation.
Yeah. We're thinking
No taxation
of increasing the
without
toll as
representation.
well.
So he said, you're going to have to head back to Dingle. Okay.
For your income tax, it's time you flew away. Tell them down in Carey when your rocket splashes home. We don't want any humans here, we'd rather be alone. We don't want television, fancy cars or radios. We leave them to the madmen in that planet down below.
So, I mean, it's an interesting point he's making there. He feels that, Western society has become too obsessed with entertainment.
Yeah. Oh, he's getting
trickery,
hitting
like
hard
televisions.
facts now, yeah.
Fancy radios.
Yeah.
Cars.
Fancy, yeah.
What would you do with a car in space? You'd probably drive across the whole lunar rock in a bit.
Sure, I don't know,
half an
parking
hour.
up there. I don't know what price you're paying.
I don't think parking would be an issue. I don't think parking would be an issue, if I'm honest. I think there's lots of space.
Well, I don't know about their prices, is all I'm saying. You could be paying a
it's
fair
mostly
bit.
potholes as well.
That's yeah.
You'd ruin
Oh,
the
the
suspension
tyres
on
are
your
gone.
car. Yeah,
Tyres
tyres
gone.
are fucked.
Do you know what I find really interesting there in the, shall we call it, the music video? His point he makes about we don't want any humans. Okay, he's included a picture of Homer Simpson and Hitler
Let me,
to
let me
find
go back.
humans.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
So I just think
For the
that's
bit in the song
yeah,
where he said, we don't want any humans. Who have we got? We've got, here's
my God.
here's whoever made the video of Seamus Moore's thing. Here's his collection of
what he believes.
what he believes would be the 15 people to represent humanity. Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
The
Queen.
The Queen Mother. Britney Spears. Pope Ratzinger.
Okay.
Elvis Presley. Adolf Hitler.
Good. Jesus.
David Beckham. And then who's that group of women?
That is Girls Aloud.
You one from Desperate Housewives, I think. Homer Simpson. A cartoon character. Ian Paisley. And Martin McGuinness.
Oh.
Ron Burgundy. David Hasselhoff. Who's the last one? Fucking
Oh my God, is that one of the Pussycat Dolls or is it
one of the Pussycat Dolls. I feel like if he was
God.
is this what
Humanity.
Pat McGee is like showing them like we got pictures of any kind of humans at all. Here's the
Homer.
best of the best. Homer,
This is
Ron
Homer,
Burgundy,
and doesn't
Hitler. I don't know how he got in there. Sorry about that.
Jesus Christ.
It's fucking wonderful. Anyway,
So give me a keg of brandy.
take it home, Seamus.
Could Irish Jew.
16 pounds of sausages and a barrel of Mountain Dew
Packet of rum.
and a pint of rum, knife and fork and spoon. Tonight in the pale moonlight we're flying to the moon.
Up tonight.
In the pale moonlight we're flying to the moon.
Oh.
Just to tie this whole thing up,
Yeah.
Seamus Moore has an album poster or a gig poster, and it's called Seamus Moore, The Who Are on Tour.
Glorious.
Because he couldn't say the whore on
Good
tour.
Lord. But see, hooer to me is like, I'd say, geez, you hooer you. Like, as in, you divil.
Yes, you'd rarely refer to it as a sex worker.
Never in a million years. But I rarely use the phrase anymore at all because I don't want people to think.
You don't want people to think that you're calling them a sex worker.
Yes, not
Yes.
that, you know, but
Yeah, who are you?
I just don't want people thinking, oh, that's not a word you should be using.
God, just seeing that's so problematic. You just called it an old man a sex worker. Are you accusing me of selling my body for cash?
Okay. Cold hard cash
I'll have sex with you for 2 round bills.
and a Budweiser.
Well, I think that's all the time we have tonight, folks.
Tonight. Coming to you alive.
I feel like we sound drunk today.
Yeah, and it's early in the morning.
A couple of us, we were slurring.
We are, and I haven't had a drink.
Haven't had a drink in hours.
Over a week. So
Well, you've been lovely.
you have been.
If you want to get in
lovely.
touch, do so at thelovelyshowpodcast@gmail.com. Somebody was asking for the Paddy Losty song,
Oh yes,
and I actually don't know where it is, but I will have a look and I'll try and put it up on my YouTube.
do that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Folks, you've been lovely. Justine, you've been lovely.
Kevin, you've been lovely.
We'll see you on again. And we're restarting the bonuses
Yes.
next week. Obviously, we've been slacking on the bone but we are getting big into bonus next week.
We are.
So prepare yourself for the bonus
But the
episode.
bonus episodes are back, where you'll get all the saucy stuff we
All
can't
the stuff
put.
we can't put on the radio.
Can't put on the radio.
No, going after the government. All right, good luck.
Good luck.
Wonderful, aren't they? So talented. They'd make you sick.
This show is part of the HeadStuff Podcast Network, a hub for the creative and the curious. Shows are produced in association with HeadStuff and the Podcast Studios Dublin. Find out more or become a member at headstuffpodcasts.com.